Hey, what's up, TR family? It's Tristan Reacts with another video. This one is a request from @Vdoin, and Vdoin has requested we do another Geoff Castellucci video, and this is with his wife, Kathy. And this is, I believe, them talking about hearing loss. It's called Hearing Loss, A True Story. And I guess Kathy is the one who is suffering from this, so I'm excited to hear what this is going to be about. But as always, please make sure that we continue to support these artists by doing all the amazing things you already do, buying their music, buying their merchandise, going to their concerts, whatever it is. Please continue to do those things, and also do me a huge favor. Go down into that description area, take a look around because there's a ton of stuff down there, but please make sure you click on that link to get you over to Geoff Castellucci's official YouTube channel. Go over there, like, subscribe, and drop him a comment just saying, hey, I saw you and Kathy over on Tristan Reacts. That would be amazing. And also, while you're over on that channel, please make sure you take a look around and look at all the amazing things that Geoff has on his channel. And if there are things you enjoy, please make sure you like, subscribe, and also share any other videos that you enjoy, as that would be incredible and I would truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and also hit that like button down below, as both of those things truly do help us with the algorithms. Also, don't forget to share this video, and as always, let's get into this.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you're new here, hello, glad to have you. My name is Geoff, and I usually make music videos. But this video is going to be a little bit different than what I've been doing lately. And as you can probably tell from the title, it's about hearing loss. Now, it's maybe not the most exciting topic, but it is something that's important to think about, especially in my line of work. And it's also something that is most likely going to affect, I'm not sure, all of us at some point in our lives. In fact, it's affecting someone in my life right now, my wife, Kathy. Say hi, Kath.
What?
Perfect. So this is Kathy's story, and we thought we'd share it with you. Now, some of you out there may already know this because I've mentioned it on occasion, but Kathy was diagnosed with profound hearing loss in both ears right after we got married in the summer of 2007. That's Kathy. Now, notice the lack of people holding up cell phone cameras in the crowd. That's because this was pre-iPhone, because I'm old. But what does it mean, though? What is pre-iPhone? Well, it was a very dark time, and we had to hide from dinosaurs a lot. No, I'm kidding. The dinosaurs were our friends. Seriously though, what is profound hearing loss?
I am so impressed that, he has still got such a great sense of humor, and so does Kathy. And that is amazing because it is such a serious topic. And again, I can't even imagine having hearing loss. I mean, my goodness, that would be horrible for all the beautiful things in life that you can hear. Like, again, all the things we do here on this channel, that would be incredibly hard to have that hearing loss and not be able to hear things like we do. My goodness. But to have that sense of humor, even though it is a sensitive topic, is incredible. And it just says a lot about both of them. That they, even dealing with this unfortunate circumstance, that they can still laugh about it and just be like, you know what? It's okay. We got each other. That's all that matters. So incredible. I'm loving it. Let's keep going.
Seriously though, what is profound hearing loss? Well, here's an example of what you would hear if you have normal hearing. The one and only thing a gambler ever has is a suitcase and a trunk. So notice how everything sounds like full, clear, and robust. Now this is what someone with Kathy's kind of hearing loss hears. It's a pretty drastic change, and as you can probably hear, the lyrics are muffled, the music is distant, the fullness of the sound is missing. It's like you're listening to your neighbor's music playing through your wall. Now, having some sort of hearing loss isn't all that unusual, and according to the good people who study this kind of thing, 1 in 8 people in the US, or about 30 million folks, have hearing loss in both ears. So if you know more than 8 people, there's a good chance that you know someone with hearing loss.
But only about 2% of adults have disabling hearing loss. Kathy just happens to be in that small percentage.
She's very special. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, how did this happen? She's so young and pretty and smart and wonderful. And yes, you'd be right about all of those things. But to tell the story of how we discovered Kathy's hearing loss, we've got to go back, like centuries ago. Literally.
Kathy and I met in 1997 when we were both professional Christmas carolers. It's a real thing.
We were both trying to make a career of singing, and there were a lot of opportunities in Orlando, where we live, for singers who can move well. And so we auditioned a lot and got cast in a few things around town, one of them being the Beetlejuice Rock and Roll Graveyard Review at Universal Studios. We were so pretty. Kathy and I had started dating right around that same time. This was like in 2004 or something.
Additionally to working at the theme parks, we were both performing as much as we could. I was working with voice play a lot. Kathy had a few bands she worked around town with. Long story short, we were both doing a lot of music-type performance things. Most of them were pretty ridiculous.
Don't judge me. You know I look good in a bear backpack.
Anyway, as part of our employment at Universal, they required us to get yearly hearing tests to make sure they weren't ruining our hearing, and mine always came back normal. Kathy's, on the other hand, did not.
It was right around the same time that I noticed that Kathy always had the TV up just like a little too loud, and she always thought I was mumbling, which, in retrospect, is a huge red flag for hearing loss.
Wow, that is crazy to hear how that you can tell. Again, I mean, some of those things kind of sound familiar. I know I always tell my wife, because my wife has a very soft voice. Now, I know that she has a soft voice and it's not just my hearing, because of course, even when she jumps on here with me, I have to separate sometimes her voice from mine so I can turn her up, but then maybe that just says I'm a loudmouth. So, I mean, that could be true too, but I definitely have to turn hers up because hers is so much quieter than mine. And so, again, it sounds a lot like what he said. I'd be like, Bev, can you speak up? You know, like even when she's talking to me, sometimes she'll say something and I'll be like, what? And she'll say it again, but she won't increase her volume. She just says it at the same level. And I'm like, really? I didn't hear you the first time. You know, I'll be like in another room or something. And I'll be like, really? I didn't hear you the first time and you didn't increase the volume. So again, it is kind of crazy though. I mean, I guess it's something to think about because, geez, that would absolutely suck to hear that just drowned out sound. My goodness. But again, it is incredible to see. You can just see how much Geoff loves Kathy. I mean, just obvious by the things he says and the way he acts and such. So incredible. I'm enjoying this. Let's keep going.
Which, in retrospect, is a huge red flag for hearing loss. If that sounds like someone you know, if it sounds like you, go and get your hearing checked.
By the time we stopped working at Universal in 2013, Kathy's hearing had really deteriorated. Not only that, but unknown to either of us, she was also suffering from something else, which I'll explain in a minute.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, you guys were musicians, you were exposed to loud music, pyrotechnics, and the agonizing, nightmarish hell of being a theme park performer. Of course you have some sort of hearing loss. Well, not so fast, Fasty McFasterson. After seeing hearing specialists, doctors, genetic experts, we were told that Kathy's hearing loss is degenerative. So it's not caused by any kind of environmental or external stressor. It was just always going to happen.
And believe it or not, lots of musicians deal with hearing loss. Folks like Phil Collins, Huey Lewis, Grimes, will.i.am, Moby, and of course, Beethoven.
Although, to be honest, Beethoven doesn't really deal with hearing loss so much anymore because, he's dead.
What? I say he dead.
Shout out Beethoven. The thing that made Kathy's hearing loss so difficult to deal with was not only because she was so young, but as it turns out, she also has something called diplocusis disharmonica. Like I said, she's very special. What this means is that one ear perceives a sound normally, but the other ear hears the pitch differently, which is something that we didn't even realize existed at the time.
For example, if I play a C on my pitch pipe, Kathy hears the C in one ear and some other not quite C tone in the other. It could be a B or a C sharp, who knows? So combined, it would sound like this. Gross.
You can see why performing or listening to music would be confusing at least. Trying to match pitch and stay in key became a real problem for her right around 2009, which is when she got her very first hearing aid. She just got one, just for the ear that was in the very worst shape, which looking back, might not have been the best decision. Why? Well, I'll let you hear it right from the source.
Hi.
Hi. Well, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so just to give everybody an idea of what your hearing is like without your ears in, can you take them out for a second? I'm gonna cover my mouth because you also read lips pretty well.
Yes.
So I'm gonna cover my mouth and I'm gonna talk. You see if you can hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
You ready to try?
Yeah, you want me to take them out?
Take them out. Let's see. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Let's see here. I think you're just the prettiest.
I'm not getting anything.
How about, do you like to eat shampoo?
Do you like candy truffles?
I do like candy truffles. Okay, so now let's see here. So I said, our cat ate our goldfish.
Say it again.
Our cat ate our goldfish.
Yeah, it's like I'm not doing a good job. I'm in COVID world now. I'm not used to reading lips anymore because everybody's wearing masks.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put them back in. So it makes a big difference. So tell me about the experience of first getting that very first hearing aid. What was that like?
The addition of the first hearing aid was somewhat helpful, but also it threw me a little off balance. So it was not very long before I started wearing two.
You said something interesting that you felt, because you just had the one. You said you felt off balance. Can you
Yes.
kind of explain?
Wow, so incredible. And I am so sorry. I am just absolutely listening to this entire thing, and I'm just forgetting about pausing and things like that, which is, I guess, okay as long as I don't get in trouble from YouTube for not stopping it as much as I should. But again, it is just fascinating to hear this and to absolutely kind of think and go, my goodness, could that be happening to someone you know or yourself, as he said? That's crazy. And now getting to hear from her perspective, I think she is such an amazing person for sharing this very personal thing with the Voice Play fans and, of course, Geoff Castellucci's fan. And, of course, if they're either of the two, they are absolutely Kathy fans because she is so involved in all of the things that they do. And I just really think the world of her for just opening up and sharing this because, again, you never know who might hear this and say, man, I really do need to get my ears checked because maybe that's what's happening to me. And again, if she can help anyone, I know that would be exactly what she wants to do. And Geoff, too. They are just such amazing people. They just have hearts of gold. And I truly believe the people you see on this camera, meaning the way they act and the things they do, is truly who they are. They are just good people. So incredible. Let's keep going because I definitely want to hear what she's going to say about this.
Just had the one. You said you felt off balance. Can you kind of explain?
There was still a loss in the other ear. And so now the one with the hearing aid was getting just an overload.
Would it be like putting an earplug in just one ear?
Yes.
And the other ear is like normal?
And not even normal, just like the other ear was like, whoa.
Super ear.
Yeah, so your ears are getting, and your brain is getting used to all this new information that's coming in.
That's so funny that you mentioned that, because I remember right after you got that first hearing aid, we were walking through a store, or maybe it was like Starbucks or something, and you're like,
Oh, that's weird. They're playing music in here today.
and I was like, nope.
They play music in here every day. You're just hearing it for the first time. Huh.
So things like background music, the humming of lights, your own footsteps, just all of these things, appliances, you're hearing all of it so loud.
It's like overwhelming,
Yeah,
right?
it's very overwhelming. But you just have to kind of push through it and allow yourself to adjust. It can also seriously like make your ears itch.
The hearing aids. That's so weird.
So I would always like yank them out and just
So after you got that very first hearing aid, we found through Lane's wife, Cindy, a fantastic audiologist, shout out to Scott McWilliams, who fit Kathy with a more powerful set of ears. And it like totally changed things for you.
It's important to find an audiologist who's willing to take the time to help you get the hearing aids programmed in a way that fits your specific needs.
And he's not the only one out there. Like he's
that's the thing. Find
just
the
real
ones that
super
are
good.
willing to be, kind of on that journey with you. Ultimately, hearing aids have made a huge difference in my life, mostly because I can now ignore you on purpose instead of on accident.
Ouch. Like aside from the obvious benefits of being able to understand conversations and be part of the hearing world, what are some of like the downsides to the technologically enhancing your hearing that people might not know about?
The world sounds tinnier. You have to remember to take them out. Anytime I go get in the shower, there have been a handful of times where it's been touch and go. And
Don't you think about my wife getting in the shower? One of the ones that I people like would never think about is just like hugging.
Oh yeah, the feedback.
Can you hear that?
Can you hear it? You always have to have the subtitles on. I've just gotten so used to it, and now if subtitles aren't on, I feel like I'm missing some stuff. But like going to the movies would be difficult.
Yes.
Because obviously a theater isn't going to subtitle their things. They have like these subtitle glasses that they're offering
which I haven't
now.
tried yet.
Well, no, we haven't been to the theater, and
Once again,
we have a 4-year-old and also COVID, so we don't do anything
right
because we're
that's true.
super boring.
I can't hear an alarm clock, and I don't sleep with my hearing aids in, so waking up in the morning, somebody has to wake me up.
Bad thunder and lightning. She has no idea. Leave us a comment and let us know. It's a thing that we've kind of struggled with. If there is an emergency, or if there's some sort of something and I'm not home, I have no idea how you'd be made aware of something like that. Like if somebody has to get a hold of you in the middle of the night or whatever, I'm sure there's solutions out there. So if you happen to know of a way to solve that problem, hit us up below.
We think we may have solved the waking up problem with a sunrise alarm clock.
Well, I still wake you up.
He still has to.
Yeah, it turns on and it starts going. I'm like, hey, turn that off.
Social gatherings or parties or anything like that, just everything is so you hear everything at the same level. So if there's music or there's a lot of people talking, it's like I hear just everybody's just a sea of sound. And so I shy away from conversation.
Right, because it's hard for you to distinguish speech from just any other kind of noise.
Yeah, even the person right in front of me that I'm trying to talk to, is just as loud as everything else in the room. It's just hard to do. We usually get in the car at the end of the night, and what do I say?
What were they talking about? I said, I don't.
Again, geez, I am just incredibly thankful that both Kathy and Geoff are willing to share this with people because, again, I mean, you just never understand what people are going through. And again, Geoff is an amazing singer. Kathy apparently was too. I mean, she was part of that whole musical world too. And it has got to be just demoralizing to see something you love so much, like singing, to just see that fade away, that ability, because are you ever going to really trust that your voice is in the right pitch if you can't hear it yourself? And if you were once a fantastic singer, you just don't want to mess that up, right? You don't want people to know, that you can't hear as well as you did, or, your singing may be off, you may be off key and not even know it. And that would just be absolutely horrifying to you as a singer. So, wow, just really, like I said, really cool to see that they are willing to share this with us and open up. And they are so funny together. I mean, they probably act like this in real life, like away from the camera. They're probably constantly, just kind of having fun with each other like this. So that is just a cool thing. That is amazing. They are an amazing couple. And again, they are so blessed to have found each other, because Geoff being able to cope with this and it not be an issue, it's just another challenge in life that he's taken on to help Kathy through this. And Kathy, again, on the other side of that, being willing to take this on and not take it internally as a horrible thing, but just to say, let's keep moving, let's keep pressing on, and let's keep finding solutions. I mean, that's incredible. I'm just impressed by both of them. Let's keep going.
Get in the car at the end of the night, and what do I say?
What were they talking about? I said,
Give
I
me
don't
the
know.
scoop. Like, what was so and so talking about? I have no idea.
We are partners in crime. Partners in crime. Those are a lot of the downsides to wearing hearing devices, but there are probably some upsides. Like, what are the benefits of having this technology in your ears all the time?
Once they came up with Bluetooth capability, I can now mute anything that I want. Right on my phone.
I don't know why you'd want to do that ever. There's nothing ever happening here that is loud. You also do this thing where you'll be on your phone, like she'll just be like doing whatever, right? And I'll be talking to her and she has no idea, because the phone sends audio directly to her hearing aids without her having to wear any headphones, AirPods, what have you. So like, if she doesn't tell me ahead of time that I'm watching something, I'll be having a full conversation with her and I'll be like, Kath, so are there any other additional unexpected benefits?
Well, one thing I can say just from the whole experience of hearing loss in general is that it's kind of given me a greater sort of compassion and empathy. You never know what challenges someone might be facing. It's like, my disability is not visible. You can't look at me and know. Most people would not know.
Correct.
That I was dealing with that. So having that experience myself helps me to give others the benefit of the doubt. If you're an aggressive driver, though, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Again, she said exactly what I just said. It's just crazy that when you hear about things like this, or you're going through it, how you can just absolutely realize that other people are going through things you just don't understand. And again, it doesn't matter who they are, superstars, whatever, everyone is going through something. And so she's right. It just absolutely helps helps you to kind of slow down and go, wow, maybe I shouldn't take those things, to heart like I used to. So she is right about the drivers, though. Let's keep going. In fact, I think we're near the end. Yes, let's take this all the way to the end, guys.
Benefit of the doubt. If you're an aggressive driver, though, I'm not gonna give
Oh, yeah, get out of the way. Now, why make this video? What's the point of it all? That's actually a really great question.
Well, I just think it's a conversation that is good to have. Hearing loss is it's more common than you would think. When I started to experience it, I was looking for answers or anything that would help me get through that process.
Right. So if this is a jumping off point for a larger conversation, that's awesome. Additionally, protect your hearing. If you damage your hearing, it's gone forever.
Right.
Earplugs, like little foam earplugs, they cost, I wish I had some with me. They cost like nothing, and they will literally save your hearing if you are exposed to loud sounds on a regular basis. Like I spend all day with cans on, just like working, arranging, and listening and singing. So it's just like, when I'm out, earplugs. Thank you for sharing everything. Is there anything that you'd like to say to anybody out there who might be going through something like this or just discovering their hearing loss?
Try not to give up, obviously. Anything can happen, even if it's not hearing loss. Anything that is maybe derailing your path, it's okay to give yourself some time to be sad or angry about it, and then allow yourself to get past that. Try to be open to whatever comes next.
Could be anything.
It could be anything, and you just never know. I mean, I fought it for a very long time. I tried desperately to hang on to what I was doing at the time because I felt like that was what I identified with. And after a few years of going through that whole process, I found out that it was okay on the other side because there were other skill sets that I learned. There were other things that I found were fulfilling to me that I may not have known about before if this had never happened to me. So for anyone going through anything like that, give yourself that ability to try and see what might be on the other side for you. It may be great.
Well said. I'm super proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm super grateful for you.
Shall we hug it out?
Ow.
There we go. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care of your hearing, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. How's my face?
Good.
Good. You look way prettier than I do.
Oh my goodness, incredible. And again, I mean, Jeff and his wife Kathy are just an amazing couple. You can just tell how much they love each other and how much they support each other. Again, it's just incredible to see, and and again for them to share this with us was incredible because again, like they said, if they can help one person, to learn that it's okay, you can get through this, that, like Kathy said, you might find something on the other side that you enjoy just as much. I mean, she was a singer. Now, with hearing loss, it becomes way more difficult, but she has found other things that she truly enjoys, which I think is incredible. It just shows what a powerful and strong woman she is to be able to do that and to be able to just pick up and say, you know what, I'm getting through it no matter what, and I'm tough enough to do it. It doesn't mean that it was easy because, of course, I'm sure, like she said, there were times she was angry and upset and so on and so forth, but she found the courage and the strength to say, you know what, as mad as I am, as angry, as upset as I am, I'm going to keep pressing on. And here she is today. And now she is just giving absolutely wise words to others to say, you'll be okay. No matter what happens, you'll be okay. I just think it's incredible. I think they did a fantastic job with this video. And again, a big, huge thank you to Vdoin for again requesting this one. I thought it was amazing. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. I would love to know your thoughts about Geoff Castellucci and Kathy Castellucci sharing their story about hearing loss. a true story. So incredible to watch, incredible to listen to. And again, it was really hard to not just keep the video playing because I just wanted to hear more. But I am so glad we got an opportunity to do this. So please let me know what you guys think. And also, don't forget to share these videos with other people. And also, please make sure we take care of these artists, as that truly is the main thing we love to do with these artists. So please make sure you guys continue to do the amazing things you already do, buying their music, buying their merchandise, going to their concerts, whatever it is. Please continue to do that. And then do me a favor. Look down in that description area. Take a look around because there's a ton of stuff down there. But more than anything, make sure you click on that link to get you over to Geoff Castellucci's official YouTube channel. Go over there, like, subscribe, and drop him a comment. And on this one, just let him know, hey, I saw your hearing story and it inspired me to do whatever it is it inspired you to do. I think that would be incredible. I think Kathy and Geoff would both really, really appreciate that if you did. And again, anything we can do to help these artists out is what we should do. So thank you for doing whatever it is you decide to do, as I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And to my TR family, just like Vdoin, you guys are absolutely incredible, and I am so, so blessed to have each and every one of you in this TR family. Again, sharing amazing artists, fantastic music, and again, even incredible stories like this. And don't forget your incredible comments. All of it is amazing, and I am so, so blessed that you guys supply all this great stuff to us, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for those of you who have not subscribed but you'd like to become part of this TR family, we would absolutely love to have you. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button down below or hit that join button. Either way, you too could become part of this amazing TR family. And as I said, we would absolutely love to have you. And as always, peace out. I love you all. Catch you next time.